Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 tricks that you probably didn't know you were able to do on your Samsung Galaxy device. Now, this is running Samsung One UI 8 beta program here on the Galaxy S25 series. So if you do have a Galaxy S25 device, soon you'll be able to have One UI 8 coming up in the next month during the month of September. So if a few things I'm able to do that you can't, or if mine looks slightly different than yours, that is the reason why. Feature number 1, this is dynamic lock screen clock. What you can see here is that my time right here, it's kind of moving up, and it's because it's getting out of the way of this image here. Now, if this was just a normal lock screen, the clock would just go straight across, but because it's more or less like a portrait shot, so if it's of, a pet or a person, it's going to move up. How you're able to get this going is if you press and hold on your lock screen, then you get this thing unlocked with whatever credentials you have set up. This is where you can then select the correct clock for this to work. When you tap on the clock, let's say that you look right over here, this is the only one moving. So as you can see that the number 1 and the number 2 are moving up and down, that means that this right here is that dynamic clock. So once you choose this one, then you're able to choose the style. So you can go for this style, that one, this one, whatever you would like. This is the one that I usually like to use, and you can see here it is moving because of this image. Now let's say that we move this image slightly. You can see that it moved up. Let's say that we move it right back down. This is also moving down. Let's say that we move the picture over. You can see how the clock is moving along with whatever and however we have it set up. So right now this one is staying above his ears. If I was to zoom in and kind of move it away, take it away, you can see how this clock is moving with this image. So let's go through and let's test out another picture. So here we have one of this pug, and it moved it right up. Again, let's make sure that we are on the correct one. You want to make sure it's on this one right there that is moving. Now that it's moving, let's say that we move this dog a little bit. So let's move this up. You can see how it's also moving the clock. This one's kind of moving with this star shape, but it's because of this cutout right there that you can see. Now, if I move this one over a little bit, that O is going to move down, or the 0. Let's say that we move this again. So you can see how everything is moving and being dynamic with the lock screen. Now let's take a look at feature number 2, and that is helping you out with QR codes that are on your screen. Because as you know, sometimes if you're watching an ad or you're looking at a website or something, maybe somebody even sends you a QR code and you look at the QR code, but you're like, okay, now I need a separate device to scan the QR code. You don't have to. All you have to do is, as long as the QR code is somewhere on the screen, it doesn't have to be this obvious right here. It could be somewhere down over this way. Maybe you're looking at a PDF and it mentions to scan the QR code to order school pictures, which is actually where I got this idea. Well, if you take a screenshot of that page, here is your screenshot right there in your gallery. This is where you have the little T. This is where you're able to export text. So you tap on this T, then you press and hold wherever that QR code is. It could be big, it could be small, it could be anywhere on the screen, and then you just open the link. So this will take you directly over into whatever that QR code is. That is feature number 2. For feature number 3, I'm staying in the same realm of the QR code. Maybe you would like to create a QR code to share with somebody for them to take a look at a page. So this right here is my YouTube channel. This is the desktop version. So maybe you're looking at really any page. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're looking at it with inside of Google Chrome, the top right-hand side, tap those 3 little dots and then hit on share. Now in this section here, swipe over, and then now you're able to share it as a QR code. And that is it. So now what you can do is you can either download it, take a screenshot, and send it away. So this could be used for personal use. It could be used for business. However you see fit of sharing whatever you're looking at. Maybe it's your e-commerce website, maybe it's your YouTube channel, maybe it's your Instagram, whatever it could be. Here is the QR code that you can share with everybody. And then as long as they have a Samsung phone, they can take a screenshot of this. Then they're able to visit your site, your e-commerce, whatever social site, whatever it is, they can now view it from their screen as well. And now for feature number 4, which might be the only one on this list that maybe you have known about or even tried, but this is where you're able to create an album and have it always refresh with the setting that you have chosen. Meaning, let's say maybe you have hundreds or thousands of images and you would like to have an album of just maybe your family, or maybe just maybe your parent or sibling or son or daughter, and it'll always refresh anytime there is a new picture taken of that face. What you can do is when you take a look at your albums page, you go to plus. Now this is where you go to auto update album. And you can create whatever name you would like it. I'm going to keep it as just number 1. And let's say you want to have all the pictures of maybe just this dude right here, right? So this one is right there. It is auto updating. Every single time that you ever take a new picture, it will add, as long as it recognizes the face, it's going to put him inside of this album, and that's it. Now, it's always still going to be in your camera. So anytime that you ever do get rid of this album, it's only doing a copy and paste. It's not moving the pictures over, but it is copying over. So this way, if you ever get rid of this album, you still have all of those pictures. Now let's say that we do another one. Let's go through and let's do another auto update. Let's go to create, and this time let's just do, all of us, right? We're gonna go through, and right there, it has 132 pictures, and it's gonna show everybody that was in this list. So all of your family trips, all of your family pictures, anything that has any of those faces that you have chosen, they will all go into this album and always auto generate and move over in here. So if I was to take 10 more pictures today of any of our faces, now it's going to say 142. And now to close out this video with feature number 5, let's talk about shared albums. So this is where you can have a shared album. You're getting additional storage. So if you are trying to maybe fill up your phone, you have another location where you can have images being stored. So if I was to take a look at this screenshot, which I took today, this is what happens when you create a shared family album. The space for so many memories, you get 5 gigs of extra storage space for each family member you add, which you can add up to 6 people. You can also have that effortless sharing. So if you'd like to move pictures that you took on some trip to that album, everybody can see it. Even if that person is not with you right there and they're remotely somewhere else, maybe another state or just a little bit away, they're able to see the images that you moved over immediately. And you can also open for editing. So everyone in the family is able to add to it, edit, and delete the pictures and videos that is shared in this album. So this is the screen that pops up when you first do it. Also, when I added in pictures, anybody who was a part of the family got this notification here that there was 4 new items added to the family album. So this is where you're able to take a look at those pictures. Now, let's say that we move right on back. This is where you go down over here and you can go to menu, and this is where you go to shared albums. If you don't have any, this is where you just create one. Here's one that I have already created. This is our family one, and I haven't really added anything lately, but I probably should. But this is where you go to people, and this is where you can add in people, take out people. So if I tap on this image, tapping on the image, you can see it's me, one other person, and then I can also invite more people. And then you can also have an invitation link. So anyone with the link and a Galaxy device can join. If you need to make any changes with this page, you can go right up over here with those 3 dots. You can remove a group member, leave the group, or select a new group leader. And right now I am the leader. So how this works is, let's say that we wanted to add in some pictures. So if we go over into camera, and let's say that I wanted to add these ones in, and then maybe these ones down right over here, I can add, with this little session here, I can add in 2,000 images. So I'm gonna hit on done. Now, what's going to happen is all of these will be loading up. So they're all moving over into this shared album, which is, done via a cloud. So as all of these are joining in, what'll happen is that if I was to take a look at another phone right up over here. So now that those ones have added and I brought in this other phone over here, you can see right there that 6 new items has just been added. So I can tap on this and take a view of it. So anybody who is a part of that group is able to get that notification that new pictures has been sent and uploaded. So if somebody in my family was to go to California right now or Florida, they take some pictures and they want to share it with me rather than just sending them through text message, they can just upload them right there through this shared album. Then I have the full, large, high quality images and videos. So that is everything I wanted to share in today's video. That was 5 tricks that maybe you didn't know you're able to do on your Samsung Galaxy device. Hopefully this has helped you out, learn a little bit more about what your phone is capable of doing. But if you guys appreciated this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.